I'm going to get into some heavy stuff when it comes to Shakur Stevenson because I am very disappointed in you fickle fight fans out there. But the Padley situation, when they dropped the story about Turkey giving him a new home and the biggest payday of his career, it kind of makes you fall in love with the story a little bit more and happy that the guy's getting an opportunity. We won't get into the Schofield stuff. We don't know why. Hopefully, health-wise, he's great.
Right.
But the story was that he's an electrician because he was at work when he got the call. I guess he works in some sort of construction. So I don't like the criticism that Shakur Stevenson has gotten after that fight, especially during the fight on Twitter, on Instagram. Why hasn't he got this electrician out of there yet? Now, I don't know what you guys expect from this young kid. He is levels above Padley. You complaining that Shakur never stops anybody. He put an onslaught on him from the beginning till that fight ended. The body attack was vicious. He stops the guy. You've been complaining about him not stopping anybody. He dominates and does what he's supposed to do, and now you're not happy with the stoppage. You say it took too long for him to get an electrician out of there. Keep in mind, this is an undefeated fighter coming off a win. Because he has a second job, don't take anything away from him as being a professional fighter. He beat an undefeated professional fighter, and he stopped them is what you was asking for. What all of you were asking for, he did it, and now you have a problem with how long it took.
That's why we need people like ourselves in the sport, you know, people who really know the sport. Because first of all, most boxers have jobs, you know, outside of the sport because this is not paying.
99% of them.
Basically, I wouldn't say 99, I would say 99% of the female fighters have jobs and they're champions and they still have jobs. So we can't judge a man according to that. He hasn't made enough money to quit his job. Now, mind you, Joe Smith Jr., if you remember, he was a light heavyweight champ, still with a job. So it's you have a life outside of boxing. You can do other things. You understand? So that was a ridiculous claim. And first of all, what do you want Shakur to do? You don't even know if the guy can be knocked out in the first round.
Right.
Did we hate Pernell Whitaker because he wasn't knocking everybody out? That's what happens with casual fans when there's a narrative that's being made. Now all of a sudden everybody want to make some meme sleeping, watching Shakur. Meanwhile, in the third round, he drops him with a body shot, drops him 4 times in the fight and stops him. How you sleeping through that? You stupid if you sleeping through that. That's ridiculous. So that part I don't like.
It was a phenomenal performance from defense to offense. And yes, he was levels above Padley, and he showed that. And the fight ended with the corner stopping the fight. So it was an official stoppage. So I'm looking forward to seeing Shakur again. One of the best fighters in the sport, no question about it. Now,